you? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm fine. Going quite fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. What about you, sir?
I'm doing good as well. Things are great here. So, how
Right.
was your day today?
Yeah, it was quite random, not more busy, not more
Mm.
relaxable. So yeah, it's quite good.
Okay.
What about you, sir? How was your day? And did you do anything special or just like that everything?
Yeah, my day was quite productive. I did all the things that I had planned for today. So, I woke up early in the morning, then I went for a walk with my friends. Then I came back and had breakfast and then had a bath. After some time, then I went to hospital with my sister-in-law, and then I came back. I think around 1 p.m. Then I had some freelance work. I completed those works, and I watched a movie after that. And now I'm talking with you. So all in all, it was productive day for me.
I can observe all are the things very fantastic. So all are the things really
Yeah.
productive. So what kinds of movies do you like? That means you were watching Hollywood or Bollywood?
I usually watch Hollywood movies, and the reason is that I have always been fascinated with Hollywood because the way they make movies, their stories, scripts, storyline, and cinematics, those all things are completely unique and fascinating to me. I love their stories, and there are no songs and no exaggeration or something like that. So I love Hollywood movies. And my
Oh, that
favorite genre of Hollywood movies, I mostly watch comic book movies based on DC. I'm into DC than Marvel. I used to be a Marvel fan when I was a kid, but now I'm more into DC. And I also sometimes, once in a while, I watch uh, drama movies, romantic movies, and comedies, Hollywood comedy movies.
okay. So
Yeah.
I also used to watch a lot of movies like Hollywood, Bollywood as well. So I was also watching Hollywood movies, some adventurous and some forest, and the scene was very unique and very scenic. So I used to
Yeah.
watch a lot. But when it comes to talk about the comedy, so I used to watch like Bollywood movies in comedy, terms of the comedy. So, what kinds of comedy movie did you find in Hollywood? Because I didn't know about.
Actually, there are tons of hilarious Hollywood movies, and actually, uh, you might you might not enjoy a Hollywood comedy movie because you might have watched them in dubbed in Hindi. But when they dub it, they completely change the
Voice modulation,
what
yeah.
we say. Like it's true meaning, it's true sense of comedy. But if you watch it in English, you're gonna enjoy it more. And specifically speaking, there are a lot of comedy movies in Hollywood, such as Bad Boys and movies starring Jim Carrey. Do you know the actor Jim Carrey? He's
Yeah,
one of
I
the
heard
most
about, but don't know more.
actors in Hollywood, and he's mostly known for his comedic
Okay.
acting. Yeah, so I love his movies, and yeah, I would highly advise you to watch Hollywood comedic movies. You're gonna enjoy them a lot.
Yeah, absolutely all right. I always go through the enjoyment when we watch like Hollywood movies because I have seen many movies like some adventurous like Harry Potter. It could be Anaconda, like this kind of movies and Jurassic Park. So I used to watch this kind of thing, and some creative movies also, like some scene what will happen in future, what will realistic
Yeah.
in future. These are few movies also I have seen. Some scientific
Yeah.
depend on the science. So really I used to watch. But if I talk about nowadays, so yeah, I don't more like to watch because I don't have more time. Sometimes I comedy movie, whatever any clip. If I feel it's okay to watch it, so I watch it. I like.
Yeah. And you said scientific movie, time travel. It is a genre in Hollywood which is called science fiction, and the
Yeah,
Hollywood
right.
has always been so, over the top with making sci-fi movies. There are a lot of great sci-fi movies that have been made in Hollywood, like Avatar and Avenger, Batman, Superman. I think these are also
Yeah, yeah, very famous.
movies.
People like to watch this kind of movies.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your favorite movie and why?
Okay, so it's very interesting question for me, and all are the things I'm going to talk very sudden because I didn't think about before this. I'm going to talk about the movies. So really, what will
Okay.
questions you are going to ask me? So it would be very
Okay, let me
stranger
let
and
me
some
tell
new
you some,
questions. And
let me tell you something.
yeah,
You don't have to speak immediately and quickly. Think about it, make up your mind, and speak slowly. And don't overthink making mistakes. Okay, it's okay.
okay, I will try
So
to take
just
it
think
little
about what
seriously.
what is your favorite movie and why it's your favorite.
Yeah, if I talk about movies, so in my childhood, I used to watch some adventurous and some comedy movies. But recently, if I talk about what movie comes in my mind, so really, Three Idiots movie comes in my mind. It's very wonderful and amazing movie. When I have seen it, that time I feel more realistic, more confident, more practical in life. So really, it's very wonderful movie. And the movie, it could be. I think this movie made over the Chetan Bhagat story, and in the movie, actor and actress could be Amir Khan, Madhavan, and Sarman Joshi, and Kareena Kapoor as well. So all of the actors were very amazing, and they played very wonderful role. I enjoyed a lot when I came to know about the Rancho and Rachor Das as the role of the Amir Khan. So really, it's very
Yeah,
wonderful. I
yeah,
especially liked the role of the Amir Khan because in this movie, Amir Khan played a very wonderful and scientific, I could say, a role there. There they present importance of the education because nowadays the education sometimes we are not going to go in right direction in terms of the good education. So they in this movie
yes,
Amir Khan especially focused for the education. What is the need of education and how should we study our life? How should we enjoy our life with education? And they also in this movie focus on the practical education system because most
yeah,
of the education system, if I talk about the Indian education systems, it's totally depend on, I don't know more totally, but yeah, I know that most of the education system depend on the practical theoretical. In Uttar Pradesh I know very well, but all of the state I don't know exact, but most of the states also depend on the theoretical. So in this movie, the movie sense was going to, when I was watching the movie sense was going to do some practical things. Don't believe on the theoretical. If you are going to be pirate, it may be not good for it. Maybe you are going to score good mark. But when it comes to go for interview, go for technical knowledge, go for any company, at that situation, your score is not going to help you. The things
yeah,
is going to help you, that would be, yeah, your remarkable knowledge, your remarkable, yeah, confidence. So that movie I feel very enjoyable, and in the movie people cannot get through, is not going to fed up watching this movie. in this movie we can find variety of things. We can find comedy scenes as well. We can see in the life of the it could be college life, it could be university life. We can
Yeah.
observe the things how it could be happened in this time. So a lot of
Yeah.
things we can learn and we can enjoy. Really, I enjoyed a lot with this film. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right. Three Idiot was a distinctive movie that was ever made in Bollywood, and I also enjoyed it a lot when I watched it for the very first time. And I think I have in total watched it quite a few times. I would say 5 or 6 times because it has
Okay.
everything that is needed to entertain people. It
Mm-hmm.
has, comedic scenes. It was emotional, and it was also about teaching people about our life and education system. So there there is a one undertone of teaching things that we should choose our career on our own according to what we are going to like in our life, not
Mm.
not something that is shoved down to our throat by society, not conforming to societal norms. So this
Right.
was the best message in the Three Idiot movie, and it was also so emotional. So the villain, actually, he's not a villain. The professor, I forgot his name,
Mm-hmm.
and he hates the main protagonist Amir Khan uh, throughout the movie, but at the end, he also realized his value, Vanchur
Right.
Das value, that he was right all along when he helped his daughter deliver the baby. So you
Right.
are right,
Right.
it was a great movie. And I have not seen a single person in my life who said it was not a great movie. Everyone said that it was a great movie and it was so
That's
successful
true.
box office, right? And do you
Right.
know
Right.
one fact about Three Idiot? Uh, it has been remade 3 times in different countries and different languages. Like I think it has
Okay.
been remade in Mexico, in Spanish. It has been remade in France, in French
Okay.
language. Yeah, so
Okay.
you can. It is a testament to the fact that it is a great movie. Okay, so your answer was really on the point. You talked about its essence, the essence of the movie. However, you could have said something differently. You said when it comes to talk about my favorite movie, when it comes to go for interview, when it comes to go for something like that, you said, but when we use the phrase when it comes to, we use the ing form of verb, not first form of verb. So you are supposed to say when it comes to talking, when it comes to going for interview, when it comes to attending an
Okay.
interview, not attend an interview or go for an interview or talk about a movie. It's when it comes to talking about, when it comes to going for an interview. So you are supposed to use ing form of a verb after this phrase.
Okay, I got
Do
it.
you understand?
Before this also you have told me, but I didn't care, I think. So I'll
Yeah.
try to add one. Sometimes I use when I talk very attentively, then I use when it comes to talking. Sometimes it's by mistake, it happened by slip of tongue maybe, because already you mentioned in my first demo session.
Don't worry, I'm going to remind you these things again and again, and thereby you are going to be able to use it correctly every time, okay? And that's why I'm here to correct your mistakes and
Yeah,
pick out your mistakes.
right.
Okay. So have you ever watched a Hollywood movies? I know you have watched, but I wanna listen to you talking about it.
Yeah, if I talk about Hollywood movies, so already I told you recently, last 1 year, I didn't watch more movies. I when I started learning English language, I totally indulged with this language. I didn't more pay time for any movie. Sometimes for the fresh of mind, I used some clips of the movies, but I didn't want. But if I talk about earlier, like before 1 and 2 years ago, so I was watching a lot of movies. So in Hollywood, I also watch different movies. If I talk about some new movies, so I didn't watch. But in some old movies, like already I said about it, like Jurassic Park is like related to a
Yeah.
dinosaurs movie, and
Hmm.
Anaconda related to snake, and Harry Potter is related to mm, like Wonderful Life
Yeah.
of Boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Magic.
Spider-Man I have seen many times, and
Yeah.
some another movies like James Bond and Blade, and it could be some series of one, part two, like this kind of series. I'm not able to recall, but I have seen many this kind of movies one and one after that. So really, I watched and I enjoyed a lot with this movie.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. So your answer was on the track. However, you could eradicate something that would make your English speaking skills even more better. So talk about some really great points when you give your answers. There is nothing wrong with your answers at all. But I want you to not use this sentence if I okay. Actually it's not incorrect. Grammatically there is nothing wrong with it. But when it comes to communication skills, uh, it's not needed. It would be considered a redundant sentence.
Okay, I'll
Do
try
you
to.
understand?
Yeah, yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay. Let me try to come up with a question about movies. Okay. So, who is your favorite movie actor and why?
Okay, so if I talk about favorite actor, so I like Shah Rukh Khan, and in terms of the actress, I like Priyanka Chopra. So both are very wonderful. I like Shah Rukh because he has a great dialogue. He always uses wonderful dialogues, and the scenes are also very creative and very uh, mind blowing scenes.
Yeah.
What I observe. So I like the acting of the Shahrukh, the way he speaks, and sometimes he use some difficult style to speak. Then when the is going the
Yeah.
situation little bad. So I like these are
Yeah.
the things in Shahrukh Khan. And now it's when I now I'm going to talk about the Priyanka. So acting in terms of the acting, Priyanka is good. But I came to know a lot of things about the Priyanka Chopra. So I like because so many speeches I heard about the Priyanka Chopra. So
Yeah.
not only for the movies, for the different speeches is not only for India but also the country international speaker, international I could say actress
Yes.
also. He worked different movies not in India. I think in international part of the movie also, and he made a wonderful significance for the India. A lot of uh, other countries people know and proud the country of India because of Priyanka. And he did different kinds of activities and different kinds of work for the illiterate person, for the
Yeah.
children, for the boys. So he did different kinds of activities in NGOs also. So I like these are the things. Uh, the way he talk, the way he speaks, the way he's acting. So I really like both of them.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. These are two actor and actress that are so famous, not just in India. in entire world for their actings, for their witty, for their communication skills. And I also agree with you. And again, your answer was fantastic. You gave all the good points why you love these actors and actresses. But you again started answering your question if I talk about my favorite actor. So I
Oh,
want you to not do that. Yeah, because I think
okay.
it
I'll
has been
try to.
wiped in your mind.
Yeah, yeah. I'll try to remove it after again watch this scene, and I will
Yeah,
try to remove.
and it's not a big deal. I also make these mistakes, but just I am, you know, making you realize about it. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I would like you to correct some other, sorry, I would like you to tell some other things as well that you can improve. You said she made, because of her, a lot of people proud of our country. So
Hmm.
proud is considered as, proud is used as an adjective. So because of her, a lot of people are proud of our country, not just proud of our country. Let me say it again. Because of her, a lot of people are proud of our country, not a lot of people proud of our country. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when we use proud, the word proud, it is an adjective. We use it with is mr. Okay. Otherwise, your answer was really great. You were able to talk about it without preparation. That's commendable, fantastic. Let me ask you some other question. Do you want to
Yeah,
go?
yeah, yeah. Sure.
Do
I'll be happy to go for it.
Tom Cruise. There is a saying in our Hindi language. So if you do something out of extraordinary or adventurous, or do something silly like jumping or climbing, people say, "Jada Tom Cruise mat ban, Tom Cruise mat ban." Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely, all right.
So we
Yeah,
use it
and
because.
like Jackie Chan also very famous, and few other fighters like Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan also
Yeah,
is very.
so
I like Jackie Chan
we
some
use
movies.
this. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
We use this uh, phrase and saying because the Tom Cruise, the actor, he's renowned for his acting, especially doing, you know, distinctive stunt, dangerous stunts. He's so adventurous. He can fly aeroplanes, and he has jumped from hills and cliffs for his movies. And in fact, uh, he shot a movie on Burj Khalifa, and he did it on his own a without a stunt double. So
Yep.
just because he's adventurous, he does this kind of stunt. We took this saying in our own Hindi language, "Jada Tom Cruise mat ban," means you cannot be Tom
Okay.
Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about many times this kind of things, but I didn't know more about the all acting. Whatever you said, like you told about the Burj Khalifa, whatever he did, adventurous. So really, it's very amazing.
Yeah, and he is most renowned for playing Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have seen like
So,
one, two, three.
yeah, do you remember now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right now I'm able
He's,
to recall. Yeah, Mission.
yeah, he's Tom Cruise, and I'm big fan of him. His acting, especially the fact that he does all the stunt by himself, not just stunt. Everyone I think can do some silly stunt like in Bollywood, but he does something out of extraordinary, like jumping from the cliff and
Mhm.
doing a stunt on Burj Khalifa and flying aeroplanes. So there is a whole list of, you know, distinctive stunt that he has done in his life.
Oh, yeah. That's what
Yeah.
people like.
Yeah. Okay, it was a really fantastic session. I really enjoyed it, and you were
Yeah.
really good in answering your questions. That was good. And the topic that we planned that we are going to talk about, which is like uh, hobbies and
Sorry.
interests, we are going to discuss it in our next session.
Yeah, sure. We can do it in next session.
Yeah. So sometime, we have to talk off the cuff without preparation because we cannot, there are going to be some times that we would be tasked with speaking immediately on the spot.
Yeah.
So we also have to be able to speak off the cuff. We have to be,
Right.
we have to get used to talking without preparation. So, okay. So don't think about it. And I think you
Yeah,
did
true. You're
a
right.
fantastic
Yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah. I will try to talk without preparation. It would be better for my mindset also. What will I'm going to perform?
Yeah. And you will boost your confidence by doing this, by talking without preparation.
Yeah, true. You're right. I
Okay.
will.
Okay, so it was
So,
really nice talking with you today. See you in next session.
yeah, same here also. I enjoyed a lot with you. It was very wonderful conversation. After a long time, I talked about the movies. So
Yeah.
really, uh, once again, I everything fascinated about it. So yeah, we will do next session.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, so wonderful.
Have
Yeah, bye.
a nice night.